Welcome back to Holly's sofa.
It's a lovely sofa.
It's very nice. It's comfortable. And we got Ella back here behind us.
Yes, Stella. So if we're sitting awkwardly, she's not feeling
Oh, there.
good.
I just petted her and now she's moving.
So
she's like, you woke me up.
If you see something over this way, that's
that's just Ella. Never mind that. So today, again, this one is an actual question that someone sent in for us. Yay. I believe it was Louise. What happens if in the midst of writing you run out of ideas?
I don't believe that's ever happened to me. I sometimes change course. I change ideas. Something better occurs to me. Or as you're writing, you get in the flow of it. You're knowing these characters better. I realize that something I plan to do
doesn't work.
It doesn't work anymore. So, I mean, but in terms of just totally going blank, and I have a tool. I have a tool for that.
Okay.
So if you feel like
is there an app for that?
Yeah. What if? Right. So take a piece of paper, and if you're stuck on a place and you can't decide what happens next, you don't have any ideas, play what if and give yourself 10 times and say, what if at this point she throws a banana at him? What if she gets in the car, her GPS gets broke, she's lost, and she's at a deserted mountain home? What if she goes to the beach, spends a day, gets a sunburn? What if she goes out and because I don't like alcoholic characters, she goes on a milkshake binge? What if? So you can come up with absurd things. Like, what if aliens abduct her? But then as you play this game, I feel that it loosens you up something real occurs.
Susan Myers has a fabulous workshop that she does on exactly that concept. And I think she goes with like a list of 20. And it's 20 because...
See, I give you less homework than Susan.
But here's the reason. The first ones you do are the easy, obvious, right? And then it gets harder, but that pushes you to be more creative and to kind of get outside the box. So the more that you do, and again, so then you have this big list, and again, maybe none of them are it, but generally speaking, somewhere in there, you're going to find the right thing.
Or something that at least nudges you in the right direction.
Exactly. Like Holly said, I've never really had that happen. I have had it happen where, suddenly you get a better idea, or suddenly you find, you figure out what happens. What I always used to do was I would go to sleep thinking about the book, thinking about the story. And a lot of times my subconscious would come up with the answer. It's a fabulous thing.
The same things happened to me. And I talked in one a couple ago about a title that I've been sort of playing with and this book idea. And the perfect title occurred, and it plays a couple different ways. It really is going to lend itself to building the story around. I'm so excited, and it's not anything... you feel weird taking credit, because it's not anything I actively did. It just inactively...
When you're doing it, and again, this is why I fear that my brain is broken, because my muscles are so flabby, and that this doesn't happen to me right now. But I know that the more I do it, the more it will come back to me. Please, knock on wood. Knock on Holly's coffee table over here. So, but it does. It just sort of comes out of nowhere. Like,
right. Whoosh. And that's how it's always worked for me. Especially when you really hit your stride with a book, where you're not worried about going back and fixing anything. You just can't wait to get the next word down.
And get the story on the paper. And again, for me, it's like... pretty much like everything becomes ideas. Everything, like even for me. And it's funny because recently there was a story, and like the whole writing community, you're going to see a few of these books come out, because there was a news article about they were doing tests. They were actually doing tests, and what they discovered was this man who had a stem cell transplant or a bone marrow transplant.
Yes, I saw that.
Right? So they discovered that, so he has become a chimera. He has 2 different DNAs, his own DNA and the DNA of his donor. And like one of the things they found out was all the DNA in his sperm is the donor's sperm. But so like mystery writers are going crazy about it. For me, again, I love the whole reproduction angle and stuff, and thinking, okay, so what could happen? Like, what if? Yeah. We were talking about the whole what if idea. Well, what if?
And I think for me, even though I don't write quite as much, I've got a lot going on with school and minions and all that, but I'm still writing because I still have yet to reach a point where I don't find things that spark me and
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what if we can't really answer the question because it's never actually happened.
Wait a minute. So what you're saying is somebody asked a question that we're not answering.
No.
Yeah.
No. We actually answered her question. The answer is that has never happened to us.
All right.
So and we also did give actionable ideas of how to deal with it.
Susan still always lectures me about not staying on course with these.
Answer the question.
I know. That's how I roll. All right. Have a good one.
We'll see you next time.